came in with worn out shoes, mud on the hem of his day, sat in the last back pew, head bowed, no words to say. His hands were a map of years, rough from the working rain. He held that crackled fold of hope like it could call his name. And the room got still, like it knew his pain. All saints leaned in when he called on the name. Bluesmen praying beneath the church light. Bluesmen praying till the dark turns right. Bluesman praying. He brought his hurt to the altar rail, and the Lord heard low through the holy veil. He said, I lost my brother young to a road that don't give back. Mama sang by a coal fire flame, now he carried that lack. But the choir rose up around him like a tide through the aisle, and his sorrow started shaking loose in a trembling, broke down smile. And the room got warm with a Sunday flame. All saints nodded slow when he called on the name. Bluesmen praying beneath the church light. Bluesmen praying till the dark turns right. Bluesman praying. He brought his hurt to the altar rail, and the Lord heard low through the holy veil. Now old folks in the back row know this kind of night, when a man comes in empty and leaves holding light. Ain't no shame in the river that ran through his soul. Some tears wash clean, some tears make you whole. Sister said, baby, stay still. Brother said, son, let it go. And the organ kept breathing like heaven was close, right there in the wood and the wall. He lifted his face to the rafters, said, Lord, if you hear me now. The whole church answered softly, bring him through somehow. Bluesman praying, bluesman praying beneath the church light. Beneath the church light. Bluesman praying. Bluesman praying till the dark turns right. Bluesman praying. He brought his hurt to the altar rail, and the Lord heard low through the holy veil. Oh, bluesman praying. Bluesman praying beneath the church light. Beneath the church light. Bluesman praying. Bluesman praying, Lord, make it right. Bluesman praying. When the last amen rolled through the night, he walked on home with his burden light. Gray cap on the porch rail, hands like weathered cedar. She folds a Sunday cloth, then blesses every feeder. The garden line is crooked, but the rows still know her name. She says, child, love is work, and mercy feels the same. Oh, the rain came hard, still the seed stayed down. Oh, the heart gets tired, but it don't back down. Old hands still sowing, faith and mercy. Old hands still sowing, right through the hurting, prayed through the winter, kept the fire burning. Old hands still sowing, faith and mercy. He limps to the front pew, shoes worn thin as paper, keeps a pocket full of coins for the widow and the taker. He never got the gold ring, never wore a shining crown, but every life he lifted up still says he was around. Oh, the years cut deep, still they sing the tune. All the seeds they keep blooming afternoon. Old hands still sowing, faith and mercy. Oh, old hands still sowing, right through the hurting, prayed through the winter, kept the fire burning. Oh, old hands still sowing, faith and mercy. Been a long road, Lord, but these old hands, they know how to pass it on to the sons, to the daughters, to the neighbor that forgot his name, to the child with a cracked up heart. We keep sowing, we keep showing up. Amen. When the night feels heavy and the table runs thin, they teach us how to stand up and begin again. Not with pride, not with fame, just a bowed down heart and a living flame. Old hands still sowing, faith and mercy. Old hands still sowing, right through the hurting, prayed through the winter, kept the fire is over. I was born where the cypress lean, where the river keeps its secrets clean. Mama sang through the screen door light, kept my name through the hardest nights. Papa left with a weathered prayer, said, boy, keep your feet right there. I got scars like the gravel lane, and a heart that still knows pain. But I kept on walking through the ache and the rain, kept on talking to the God who knows my name. Testimony on the Delta Road. Lord, I made it with a heavy load. Midnight testimony on the Delta Road. Tell it true, tell it true. Let their old soul glow. Seen the deacons in their Sunday white, seen the poor folks hold on tight, seen a mother with a broken chair still lift her hands in the chapel there. I done cried where the catfish run, I done prayed till the rising sun, and every tear that fell from me turned to a seed in the family tree. And I kept on walking when my legs felt weak, kept on talking when I could not speak. Hey, midnight testimony on the Delta Road. Lord, I made it. Lord, I made it with a heavy load. Midnight testimony on the Delta Road. On the Delta Road. Tell it true. Tell it true. Let the old soul glow. I seen the elders in the back row nodding slow. I seen them know what the young ones don't know, that a man's got trouble and a woman's got tears, but grace still comes back after all these years. I've been low, I've been lost, I've been proud, I paid the cost, I paid the cost, but I found out down in the dark, the Lord still keeps a stubborn heart. Oh, mercy found me on that long, hard way. on the Delta Road. Every mile was a prayer I owed. Midnight testimony on the Delta Road. Now I'm home where the blessings grow. I came in worn out, dust on my hands, long week trouble, heavy sand. Mama said, baby, keep your head high. Some nights you bleed, some nights you try. The house was quiet, the table bare. Still I heard mercy moving in there. If my steps go crooked, if my faith runs thin, Lord, let your kindness pull me in. So a little grace on me tonight. So a little grace. So a little grace on me tonight. When my heart gets tired and my eyes get tight, show a little grace on me tonight. Show a little grace. I seen old saints on the front row pew, hands up high like they always knew. They lost their money, they lost their pride, still they kept that joy deep down inside. They said, son, the river still makes a way, even through sorrow, even today. If my words fall short, if I can't explain, Lord, let your love call my name. So a little grace on me tonight. So a little grace. So a little grace on me tonight. When my heart gets tired and my eyes get tight, so a little grace on me tonight. So a little grace. Now listen, you older ones know what I'm talking about. When the shoes done worn and the rent done come, and the good Lord still lets you rise, that ain't luck. That's mercy with work clothes on. That's a hand on your back. That's grace. Oh, I made some roads rough. Oh, I made some pain, but you kept that light on through the wind and rain. So little grace on me tonight. So a little grace. Woke up early with my old shoes on, Mama's Bible on the table, coffee long gone. The screen door moaned like it knew my name, and the same red dirt road looked back all the same. I've been heavy, I've been beat, trying to find where my hope got went. Then I heard that river calling low and plain, saying, child, keep walking through the aching rain. Deep river blues, carry me through. Deep river blues, you know what I've been through. Sunday morning prayer, hold me tight, deep river blues, till I see the light. Deep river blues. Old men on the porch with their caps pulled low, talking about hard times they already know. Sister Ruth was humming by the church front door, said mercy comes when you can't take more. I bowed my head, I closed my eyes, felt that storm drift across the sky. Then that river rose up in the old pine pew, and my soul said amen like it used to do. Deep river blues, carry me through. Deep river blues, you know what I've been through. Sunday morning prayer, hold me tight, deep river blues, till I see the light. Deep river blues. Lord, I know the young folks got their own fast road, but the older ones, we still remember the load. We remember the knees that bent by the bed, the tears on the pillow, the words that were said. Hold on, baby, don't let go. His grace is deeper than the river flow. And if my voice is shaking, let it shake and stay, 'cause I'm still here on a Sunday prayer. If my hands are weary, take them in your keep. If my heart is broken, rock me into sleep. I've been lost before, but I'm not lost now. That old river brought me some way, somehow. Deep river blues, carry me through. Deep river blues, you know what the hurt is gone. Sunday morning prayer, raise me up. Raise me up. Deep river blues from the bottom of the cup. Deep river blues. I was born where the red clay runs. Mama said, boy, keep your eyes on the sun. But the sky went black in a minute or two, and the trees been low, like they knew what to do. Water came knocking at my front door, took my chair, took my Bible, took more. I stood in that mess with my shoes full of fear, but I heard a small prayer ring crystal clear. Hold on, hold on, hold on, when the night gets loud. Hold on, hold on, hold on, don't you fall now. I made it through the storm. I made it through the storm. Grace kept me standing. Grace kept me warm. I made it through the storm. I made it through the storm. Now I sit on the porch when the evening falls, old man talking soft in the church hall. They've been through the fire, they've been through the rain, still they call my name like they know my pain. Sister with the cane and a tear-bright smile said, child, we've been broken, but we stayed a while. All them saints in the pews with their hands up high taught me how to live when the tears run dry. Hold on, hold on, hold on, when the night gets loud. Hold on, hold on, hold on, don't you fall now. I made it through the storm. I made it through the storm. Grace kept me standing. Grace kept me warm. I made it through the storm. I made it through the storm. I seen the water rise past the steps. I seen good people lose what they saved with sweat. And I seen old mothers pray with a voice so weak that heaven leaned down just to hear them speak. So if you ask me how I'm still here, I'll tell you plain and I'll tell you clear. It wasn't luck, it wasn't pride, it was mercy walking right by my side. Oh Lord. storm. I've been walking this hard old field with a sack full of prayer and pain. My knees got mud from the trouble, and my hands got work from the rain. But I still hear mama saying, when the night comes heavy and slow, she said, son, keep your head up, even when the cold winds blow. Now the porch light's burning low, and the good book's open wide. If I can't stand up on my own, I'll let mercy be my guide. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. I believe the harvest still comes around. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. I've seen brothers lose their footing, seen good women carry the load, seen old saints with silver hair still marching down that road. So if your heart feels weary, darling, and your burdens won't let go, put your name right here in the fire. Let the river make you whole. There's a promise in the dark, there's a sunrise in the sea. What looks like loss right now can still grow into a dream. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. I believe a harvest still comes around. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. Now listen here. If you're elderly and tired, if your back hurts and your hope got thin, if you've been faithful a long, long time and the house still feels empty, don't you count those tears as wasted. God sees every drop, every prayer you buried, every step you made when your legs were weak. He knows your name and he knows your season. Oh, the grave can't hold your singing, and the storm can't steal your song. There's a hand on the lonely traveler saying, hold on, hold on. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. I believe a harvest still comes around. Lord, I'm so in tears in this broken ground. One day joy gonna answer One day sorrow let go. Till then I keep on praying, with my face turned toward the glow. I came up hard with dirt on my shoes, Sunday suit patched up, and a pocket full of blues. The sky was low, that old gray rain. I bowed my head and I called your name. I was tired, Lord, tired of the run, tired of my fears and the things I'd done. Then that small, still hope moved through my pain like a hand on my back. Pouring rain, the gospel seed I planted in the rain. Oh Lord, it kept me standing. The gospel seed I planted in the rain. Oh Lord, it kept me standing. When the floods came down, it still remained. The gospel seed I planted in the rain. I seen good men bend, I seen women weep, I seen saints stay strong when the nights got deep. Old folks said, child, hold on tight. What you plant in tears will rise in light. So I kept on walking through mud and stone, with a prayer in my chest and a heart half grown. Then mercy broke like a summer flame, and I knew right then I was changed by grace. The gospel seed I planted in the rain. Oh Lord, it kept me standing. The gospel seed I planted in the rain. Oh Lord, it kept me standing. When the floods came down, it still remained. The gospel seed I planted in the rain. I talk to you now like a son at the door. You don't have to be perfect to be wanting more. If your hand's been shaking and your hope feels small, plant that seed, brother. God sees it all. I remember a little church out past the county line, where the floorboards creaked and the women sang like they had been through fire. I seen gray-haired saints with wet eyes nodding to the truth that every sorrow ain't wasted, and every tear has a way of finding good ground.
The gospel seed I planted in the rain.
Oh Lord, it kept me standing.
The gospel seed I planted in the rain.
Oh Lord, it kept me standing. Now my soul says yes. Through the joy and pain, the gospel seed I planted in the rain. Planted low, let mercy reign. Planted low, and call his name. I came in bent with dust on my shoes, a pocket full of rain, and a head full of blues. The garden looked tired, the fence had leaned low, but I still had one seed and a place it could grow. So I pressed it down in that hard red ground, said, Lord, if you're near, let mercy come around.
Planting hope
In a weary soul,
planting hope,
let the old hurt go,
planting hope,
where the cold winds blow,
planting hope,
till the heart says go.
planting hope.
Mama said, baby, don't bury your song. Even buried in sorrow, it can rise up strong. Granddaddy told me, when the table is bare, you keep one chair open for grace in the air. So I pressed it down in that hard red ground, said, Lord, if you're near, let mercy come round.
Planting hope,
In a weary soul,
planting hope,
let the old hurt go,
planting hope,
where the cold winds blow,
planting hope,
till the heart says go.
planting hope.
I seen the elders sit close to the door, hands folded like seeds they've planted before. They know about winter, they know about pain, but they also know spring will answer the rain. Oh, I've been broken, but I ain't done. There's a hymn in the dark and a light in the sun. If my knees get tired, if my voice runs thin, I'll keep on believing till the bloom comes in.
Planting hope,
In a weary soul,
planting hope,
let the old hurt go,
planting hope,
where the cold winds blow,
planting hope,
till the heart says go.
planting hope.
Hold on,
Stand strong,
stand strong.
stand strong, planting hope,
Sunday shoes by the door, dust on the welcome mat. Mama laid her hat on a chair and just stood there like that. The old pew groaned my name when I walked through the aisle. Sun through the stained glass made a small man smile, and I heard that room breathing like it knew my shame. Then the organ rose up slow and called me by my name. The organ cried while heaven listened. The organ cried and my heart started drifting. Hold me close, Lord, Lord, don't let go. The organ cried while heaven listened. Deacon Hill with his cracked hands tapped time on the wood. Miss Ruth in the second row said, "Child, it still can be good." Old men bowed their heads like they were carrying stone. Old women hummed through the hurt like a prayer in the bone. And the walls knew every loss, every grave, every scar. Then the organ reached for me right where my wounds are. The organ cried while heaven listened. The organ cried and my heart started drifting. Hold me close, Lord, Lord, don't let go. The organ cried while heaven listened. I seen them older folks in the USA, the ones that kept on coming, even when their knees were stiff, even when their pockets was thin. They came in with grief.
They came in with bills.
They came in with bills.
They came in with memories.
And they came in anyway. Some of them lost sons.
Some of them lost sons.
Some of them lost wives.
Some of them buried dreams.
And still they sat upright like, Lord, if I can't run,
I'll lean.
I'll lean.
I'll lean.
If I can't shout,
I'll nod.
I'll nod.
If I can't
Sing loud, I'll whisper, yes. And the organ answered back in a language old as tears. Said, you've been caring too long. Said, lay it down right here. I fell to my knees in the aisle with my hands open wide, and the whole room sounded like a storm turning into light. The organ cried while heaven listened.
the organ cried.
And my heart stopped drifting. Hey, hold me close, Lord. while heaven listens.